Hey everyone, welcome to another In My Mailbox vlog. I have a lot of books this week to show you, and since I have like a whole bunch, I may not be able to show you them all today, but I'll just finish the rest next week. So the first pile I'll show you is the ones that I got from the library, and the first one I got is Not That Kind of Girl, and I have no idea how to pronounce the first name of the author, but the last name is Vivian. But it sounds really good. It came out in 2010, and I've been wanting to read it for a while now, so I'm excited to read this. And then I got If I Stay by Gail Forman, and I have already read this when it just came out in like 2009, but I kind of forget what the whole book's about, because I haven't read in such a while, and I wanted to read it before I read the second one in the series, which is Where She Went by Gail Forman, and this is been out for a little bit, and so many people, when it first came out, read it, reviewed it, loved it, so I figured I had to get it. So I got these two from the library. And then I got My Invisible Boyfriend by Susie Day, and this one has been on my list for quite a while now, and so I finally ordered it from the library, and now I can't wait to start it, because it looks really good. And then I got Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys. I have no idea how to pronounce her last name. But this book kind of looks good too. And I saw it at the library, and this is on my list. So I'm like, what the heck, I'll just get it out. And this book actually has a bookmark that's built in. So that's pretty cool. I haven't really read that many books that have a built-in bookmark to them. So another one I got is The Gathering by Kelly Armstrong, and this came out a couple months ago, and I've been most excited to read this because I heard a lot of good things about it. I've read it over and over, and I couldn't find it in any of my libraries. So finally I ordered it because it came in, and now I can't wait to read this one. Because I know I'm gonna love it, because I loved her other series, the Awakening series. I don't know what it's called, but it was really good and I loved it. And then I got Crave by Laura J. Burns and Melinda Metz. And this book, I saw the second one is on my list, and I didn't have the first one on my list, so I figured I might as well get the first one before I read the second one. So hopefully this is good. Looks pretty good. Look at his eye. It's purple. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks pretty awesome. And then I got The Demon King by Cinda Williams Chima, and this book, a lot of bloggers have been talking about how they love the series. I think the third or fourth one just came out. I believe it's the third one, but a lot of bloggers have said it's their favorite book and that they love it. So I decided to try it out because it looks pretty good, and I hope I like it. And then I got Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson, and this one also has been on my list for a while, and it looks really good, and I can't wait to start it. The last library book I have is Unearthly by Cynthia Hand, and this book came out in early January, and I've been wanting to read it ever since then. It's a long time to wait, but I finally ordered it and got it today, so I can't wait to read it. And that's all my library books that I have. Then my library has a 24/7 book sale, and like they have tables full of books that you can buy anytime you walk in. So usually there's not like that much of a selection for the YA books, but I found Good Enough by Paula Yu, and the synopsis of this book sounds great, so can't wait to read this one. And then I won some swag from Lindsay Wright's blog, and the first one I got is Across the Universe bookmark, and this is signed by Beth Revis, and she's one of my favorite authors. Like, her book Across the Universe Universe is like one of my favorite books from 2011. It's really good. And then connected to the bookmark was a pin, Across the Universe pin. So that's exciting because I was excited to see the Across the Universe stuff in my letter, in my envelope. And then I got a Touch Mortal bookmark, and I haven't read this book yet, but I've been wanting to read it for a while, so hopefully I can read it soon. And then Through Her Eyes by Jennifer Archer. This is like a ghost story. It's pretty good. It's an okay book. And then Fins Are Forever by Tara Lynn Childs. It's her new book. The other one is Forgive My Fins, and this is an amazing series. I don't really read much like mermaid fairy tale stories, but this is really good. And then for review books, I got Ambassadora by Heidi Ruby Miller. And what's cool is she actually signed it, her name. So that's cool. And I can't wait to read this because on the back it says, if everyone told you love wasn't real, would you still be willing to die for it? So it sounds really good. And I can't wait to review it. And then I went to Five Below, and they still have some books there. And usually they don't have like a great selection, but I actually found one. I Conquer Britain by Diane Sheldon. And then when I came home, I found out this is the second book in the series. So hopefully I can find the first one either in the library or in some bookstore because it looks really good. And then I went to Books A Million for the first time because there's not really any near where I live. But I found a store in the mall, and so I wanted to check it out. And they have a whole bookshelf for books that are only like $4. I love Books A Million. It became my favorite store because I got 4 amazing books. And the first one I got is The Education of Haley Kendrick by Eileen Cook. And I haven't really read anything by this author yet, although, yeah, I read one. What Would Emma Do? That was pretty good. But I didn't get to read her other novel. But this one looks really good, and I'm excited that it was in there, that I could buy it. And then this is the book I'm most excited for to read because I've heard so much great things about it. And the second book of Shade by Jerry Smith Reddy came out not too long ago, and everyone says that they love this book completely. And I was just like, wait, I didn't even read the first one yet. So I finally have my own copy, and I'm excited to read this. And then I got The Comeback Season by Jennifer E. Smith. And I've had this on my Goodreads list since almost the very beginning from when I had it. And I didn't realize it at the time because the cover on Goodreads was different than this one. But it looks really amazing. And I cannot wait to read this. It sounds really sad though. It sounds like a sad book. But a really good one. And then the last one I got from Books A Million is Vanished by Meg Cabot. And this is 2 books in one, so it's super thick. And it has When Lightning Strikes and Codename Cassandra, the first 2 books in the 1-800 Where Are You series. There's 5 books in all. This is number 1 and 2, and I have to get the last 3. I can order them from the library. But a friend of mine said that they loved this series, so I cannot wait to read this one. And I have a whole other pile from the book bonanza that I went to, but I'm gonna show that to you in next week's vlog because it's almost 10 minutes long, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to sit here and listen to me talk about books that long. So just leave a link to your IMM below in the comments, and I will check them out.